My name is Kamish Mirza. I am the IBP Transformation Director on behalf of Group Supply. The vision which we have for IBP transformation is essentially to integrate demand, supply, inventory, S&OP into one full-blown transformation system. AI is really an underlying objective when we drive this transformation.
My name is Anna Runelum. I have been the project lead for the first phase of IBP at Ericsson. AI is a machine learning, and all these new techniques are so essential that we are incorporating and also establish as a natural way of working in our company.
I'm Hans Hallgren. I'm heading up supply chain management within Ericsson and supply at Ericsson. We have a program ongoing. We had the first release a couple of days back, and in this release we are using AI and also machine learning. So it's a part of our transformation, making us more efficient. So it's already there.
My name is Diego Moreno. I am the head of supply chain planning in Ericsson. Ericsson, before going to Infosys and SAP IBP, we developed in-house a solution that is using machine learning to help us to improve our demand forecasting process. It is mainly aiming to our market areas, so it is not that used centrally, like in my team, but it's used to build the bottom-up forecast. My personal expectation is that we will take the lessons learned while how we did in our in-house development, but we are not there yet to use machine learning as to replace this one. Go live one, we will have in our forecasting solution, we have the input coming from our internal system and the input coming from SAP IBP. So then the forecaster is able to choose or to see which one is the ones that we should use. And my expectation is that SAP IBP will have a higher forecast accuracy than what we have done in-house.
AI is the new way of life. So AI is leveraged in this program almost at every stage. So the new state of algorithms which are used for estimating your demand, new state of algorithm for doing the inventory optimization, or even as basic as when I'm doing the training for the user, then they can have AI chatbots to just refer to the most appropriate training documents or the videos. So AI is leveraged almost at every stage in this particular program.
We have done that as a part of this first phase. We have combined it with an in-house AI model. We are looking forward to explore the SAP AI portfolio coming. We have built machine learning in-house that we're incorporating into IBP. So we will also have a time where we can evaluate how well does our own model work together with IBP out-of-the-box models.
We're definitely using machine learning across the platform, right? We're using it in forecasting. We're also using it for disaggregation of the structure keys. But we're also started to look into and using assistance AI as a chatbot, which we have developed together with Infosys as well, or with the support of Infosys.
In supply chain programs, we use AI to drive accurate demand forecasting using advanced machine language algorithms to perform statistical forecast, inventory optimization, and logistics planning, all powered by SAP technologies like IBP, BTP, and S/4HANA. We also apply AI in org change management using chatbots and self-help tools to guide users through training and adoption.
At the moment, we are already seeing some early wins as far as AI is concerned, where we are looking at statistical forecasting already happening in Go Live 1. We're able to use the AI for us to take decisions which we couldn't do it before we had our legacy system. And the future deployments which we are trying to do for IBP will further enhance the impact of AI in our decision making. We will introduce business rules. It basically means there will be low touch human interventions. The system will guide us with options And then the scenarios will have to be then chosen based on what parameters Ericsson would like to use.